He nexiv kodesh Yisrael Hashem reishis tvaso b'yom yasemin beis gimel. It says, Yisrael is holy to Hashem, the beginning of his produce. V'ayim berabos v'yakel suf parsha memtes al pasuk v'zos atrum asher tikchu mitam zu knesses Yisrael. Look at the medrash where it says about this is the truma that you should take. This refers to the souls of Israel. Shneimar kodesh Yisrael Hashem reishis tvaso. The word reishis tvaso b'chinas truma. So the concept of reishis tvaso refers to the concept of giving truma. The Vayin berabos reishis reish parsha yadalet beparshas bamidbar reish parsha dalet reishis tvaso chulu lekach diktek b'minyanam chulu. Because we are the reishis tvaso, Yisrael is the first of the fruits, and that's why Hashem was careful about counting them, because when you take truma, you have to give the correct amount. Pirish tvaso dafka, and what does it mean? His fruit, his fruit specifically. Yisrael nikra tvus Hashem. Yisrael is the tvua of Hashem. Achein amru razal b'Pesach ala tvua. Kamo shekasu b'zohar chelik gimel Vayehi dar fresh chavav amim Beis v'hu kamo she'adam zorei tvua al derech mashal b'shvila tosefes Tzemach v'israbe. So too, when a person plants fruits, it's because they want them to grow and to become greater. So too, when Hashem wants, there should be a greatening of the honor of Hashem in the world. That the glory of Hashem should be revealed and all flesh should see. Zoreas Israel shehein hein tvuaso. So Hashem plants Yisrael in order so that you should have greatness in the world, and in order so that you should have a greatening of the glory of Hashem. And look what it says by the Ofanim, that they say the glory of Hashem should come down. That is to say, that bringing down the honor of Hashem, the supernal honor, Lamed Beis Nesivos Chachma. That covered is Gematria Lamed Beis, which refers to the 32 paths of wisdom. Of Chachma, Mimekoma, Mibechinas Keser, that to come from the concept of the supernal crown to Chachma, you have these 32 paths of wisdom. Shenikra Ayem Makom Kvodu Chulu. That Ayah is the concept of Keser, and it says Makom Kvodo, that's the place of the kavod, that's where the kavod comes from Keser. And this revelation is like it is by above, that the higher concept is what really exists, and the lower concept is not existent. Or you could say that this is like the concept where when Moshe says, "Show me your glory," and it says you cannot see my panai, you cannot see the higher level, you cannot see the panai. But that's but by Moshe you couldn't see that level. But the time to come, the kavod havaya will be revealed, as opposed to when Moshe said, and Hashem said you cannot. And look what it says by the Mishnah in Likutei Torah when it says that in the time to come will come the Shemos, nuch neshamos from beyond the kav. That this is the growing of the produce from, and this is also the concept of the planting of them. That al derech Shemos b'nei Yisrael abayim Mitzrayma mebechinas abayim yashresh Yaakov. That just like when the Shemos went down to Mitzrayim, when Yisrael went down to Mitzrayim, it says abayim yashresh Yaakov, that Yaakov was planted. Tzemach yatzisu farach Yisrael, and the sprouting was the flowering and the sprouting of Yisrael. So too the neshamas chadashos in the time to come are also the concept of both the planting and the sprouting, the neshamas from beyond the kav, l'mayla me'akav Yisrael v'gam bebechinas Yisrael, yesh Yisrael zuta v'yesh Yisrael saba. So too in general there's the concept of the lower level of Yisrael, the smaller Yisrael, and then the Yisrael Savet, the older Yisrael, or the higher level Pirush Savet, Bechinas Atik Yomin. What is Savet refers to Atik Yomin, meaning to say the Pnimiyas HaKeser. So you have the planting of Yisrael and the sprouting of Yisrael as well. And look what it says in the Dirush of Tzitzis when it says Yisrael is Li Rosh, that you have the concept of Yisrael being, so to speak, to me ahead, the concept of the Golgalta of Pnimiyas HaKeser and Yisrael. Baruch Hashem Elokei Yisrael min ha'olam vad ha'olam. This is what it means. Drawing down the Baruch Hashem. Hashem is great from the world to the world. But that Yisrael goes from the world, from the higher level to the lower level. B'dibur Maschil Aleph Simin Yud Vav Lamed Vav Hainu B'divrei Yamim Aleph Simin Yud Vav Lamed Vav Hainu Shiyum Shech Bracha V'Tosefes Riboy Begilei Elokusum Alma Diskasia Alma Diskalya. So what does it mean from the world to the world? It means revelation of Elokus from higher, from the hidden world to the revealed world. Kihine Beis Olamos Hema Olama Zeva Olama Ba Shur HaOlam Ba Nikra Alma Diskasia. That the world to come is called the hidden world. Like it says, how much greatness is hidden for those who fear you. And this level receives from the concept of godliness that's beyond creation. So the hidden world receives from Soviv Kolamin, and the revealed world receives from Mamalakol Almin, Vehin Beis, from the godliness, the divinity that's within creation, Vehin Beis, Shemos Avayish Lefnei Yudim Midus Rachmim. And these two levels are the two names of Hashem that are before the 13 attributes of mercy. Or Parshas Beshalach B'dibur Maschil V'yar Yisrael Siyad Gedol L'chulu V'yaminum B'avaya. Like it says, when Yisrael saw the great the great hand, and they believed in Havaya. But there's a line in between the two names to separate between the concepts. That you have to have some kind of blessing and drawing down in order to connect these two levels, the hidden world and the revealed world. Then you'll have the hidden world revealed into the revealed world. To see eye to eye, so to speak. And how do you do this? How do you draw this down? This is through Yisrael. Yisrael, Lirosh, like we said before, the Yisrael is the concept of to me ahead. That just like the main concept of life force is in the head, and from there it goes to all the limbs. Rosh Hashanah, just like by the concept of Rosh Hashanah, the head of the year, from there comes all the life force. And so to in the higher levels, the concept of Yisrael within creation, that's where you have the revelation, and not in a hidden way. That's only where you have the concept of bittul, and Yisrael is the concept of being nullified to godliness. That's why the bracha first comes to the souls of Yisrael, and only afterwards into the angels. Or Parshas Beis, B'tchilas Dibur HaMaschil Havit L'nyin HaBrachos, V'mashakos B'dibur HaMaschil V'yinim Min Orazav Kula Binyan Pirush Ner Havaya Nishma Sod M'shu B'chinas HaNer V'akli L'kabel B'chinas Shemen Mishchas Kodesh and Nimshach Morin Sof Baruch Hu Chulu. Look what it says in the Mamar Min Orazav about how Neshamos are like the vessel to receive the oil which comes from the light of the infinite, may be blessed, the infinite light. So to the concept of Israel, you have Avram, Yitzchak, Yaakov. Israel is the middle the middle pole that goes from the end to end, from the encompassing divinity into the divinity within creation. Parshas Truma Daf Kufayin Heyamud Beis V'Zeu Baruch Kavod Hashem Elokei Yisrael. And this is what it means that Hashem is Baruch, is great and drawn down the Hashem of Yisrael. That through this you have the greatening of divinity below, but like above, from the higher world to the lower world. Just like you have the hosts of heaven are bowing down because they're nullified in existence because of the revelation of light that they can understand. Like it says in Medrash Rabbah and Mishpatim on the pasuk that you enliven them all, that the supernal angels do not only get a pleasure from the radiance, from a glimmer of the Shekhinah, the concept of Ata is the nurturance for them, that the Ziv HaShechina is the concept of Ata, the Osios from Aleph and Tav, and the Hey Tata is the Mazon Alechin Mishtachvim Bechinas Bitol, and because they get their nurturance from above, they're nullified and they're bowing down in the concept of nullification. Like it says in Torah or by Lavan, that the bowing down of the Malachim is not a bowing down in a physical way. That Mechal is a concept of, like it says in Chagiga, of traveling 500 years, and he would bend the heavens, so to speak. So it's not shaykh, a concept of physical bowing down in terms of the greatness of size, so to speak. But he's bowing down in a way of nullification with his understanding of the spirituality, which means that he does not have any other will at all, other than Hashem. And his greatness greater than any external bowing down. And this nullification comes from the fact that Hashem enlivens them because they have this revelation of the Shekhinah, of the Ziv Shekhinah that nurtures them, therefore they're nullified. So it says in the time to come that we're going to see eye to eye, and we're going to go into the caves and so forth and under the ground because of fear of Hashem. Because when you have the revelation of Hashem, you have a concept of bittul, nullification. Similarly, it says that all knees will bow down, and in front of you, we're going to bow down and fall down on our faces in prostration. Because the physical body will also get nurtured from the revelation of the divine presence, just like the angels above, when we said that they become nullified from the Ziva Shechina. Like our sages said, in the world to come does not have eating and drinking, rather we're going to get nurtured from the divine presence. Similarly, how by Malachim Mechayas Kulam Kanal enlivens them all. Therefore, down below you'll also have a nullification and bowing down, just like above by the Malachim. This is what it means, having a blessing or greatening from of Yisrael from above, from world to world. from the hidden to the revealed. And so to each month, we're going to be a vocal basar lishtachavos lifnei chulu. All flesh will come and bow down. And look what it says about also the bowing down on the Harakodesh. So this is the concept of brachos, when you have a mezumin of shishim ribo, of ribo, so you say Baruch Hashem Elokei Yisrael Elokei Tzvaos. So what is this concept? This is the concept of Tzvaos, which is the concept of the worlds of Bria Yitzir Asiyah. Meaning to say, it's Tzva Shamayim, that first it comes to the Neshama, then it comes to the Tzivos Lamayla, the camps of the angels above, or Parshas Bo al Pasuk Yitzu Kol Tzivos Hashem Eretz Mitzrayim Chulu. That so too, this is the concept of Yisrael. When we went out of Mitzrayim, Yotzi Sufarach Yisrael, like he said before. So that's the concept of Tzivos Hashem, that it comes down from the higher levels to the lower levels to the worlds of Bria Yitzir Asiyah. Just like when we have Riboy, we can bring down from the higher levels to Elokei Tzvaos. In order to have this revelation in this lowest world, physical world, the bracha has to come from a higher place. And that's why it says by Ribo, he says, because singles and the tens and the hundreds correspond to the concept of the nefesh, the ruach, and the neshama, and the concept of thousands and 10,000s that refers to the higher levels of the neshama, the higher levels of the soul of chaya and yechida. So when you want to draw down from yechida, so you have to have the concept of revavos. And that draws down onto the lower levels, into the Tzivos Hashem, into the Malachim. Similarly, by Matan Torah, it says that will come from the concept of Rivavos, from this higher level. So we explain the concept of Reshis Tfuaso, which is Truma, for the Hashem, and the planting of the Yisrael, which is in order to have a sprouting of the honor of Hashem, and drawing down Hashem from his place, from, like we said, coming from Keser to Chachma, Baruch Min Olam, and also drawing down Alma Diskasya from the hidden world, Hamakabel, coming from the higher level of Avaya. So we've called Almin Vada Olam and Hamakabel Mishem Avaya, drawing down to the lower world, the concept of the Alma Diskasya, Mishem Avaya. Adilasata, for the lower level of Shem Avaya through many gradations of descent, and this is through the middle pole, which is Yisrael, which can go from the highest to the lowest. And just like above, when we save it and you enliven them all through this is the bowing down of the malachim in the nullification. So too it will be below all things who stand will bow down by niduchulu in the time to come, when we see eye to eye, meaning to have, when you have this divine revelation, you have the concept of bowing down as well. And how much more so in olam haba, not just she'ein bo that doesn't have the eating and drinking, when you have the 10,000s, you have the highest level of revelation. So you're not going to have a nurturance in a regular way. You can have a nurturance from the Elokus,